мотор. И хлопок вперед.
First, hello people. I'm glad to be there again in Russia for the second time this year. The last time was gas colder. I met some people there, and maybe we can see at Mutabor tonight. I'm from France. I'm a DJ producer based in Toulouse, in the south of France. I'm start to making some music since 5 years ago. Before I'm start to classic instruments like percussions and drums, especially drums. And after at 19 years old, I'm start to make some electronic music with Ableton, and start also to DJing. I made a school in Paris like the same of this one, like DJing and producing with different techniques like vinyl, CDGs and controller. It depends the feeling of each student. Some students love playing some vinyl, and some students love some playing CDGs. It depends the way of each person. For the beginning, I'm start to make some vinyl because I love the vintage of the music of vinyl. I love the selection, the process of digging music in a record store to find the good music to play with another record label. But since few years, it's very nice to have opportunity to develop the music in CDGs, because you play very long time. You're not obligated to have big bags with you for traveling, for playing in every places. The both technique is so different, but are very important, because if you know to play vinyl, it's very easy after to play CDGs. And inverse, if you play CDGs, it's not really easy to starting to play vinyl. But I recommend you to play both. Vinyl and CDGs is very good. It's very good melt between both. But not really easy when you're traveling with your big bags, with your clothes and the records. If you have a big bag on your back. Basically, I'm start production, but when I'm turning into the DJing style, I digging a lot afterlife producers and DJs like Tale of Us and all the family of Afterlife. I love that. Very inspiring, but not really after in my productions, but inspired me a lot at the beginning. And after, I'm starting to digging some complex DJs like Barak, I don't, yeah, Barak, Jeanneret, Tromer from France. It's very good mix between productions and DJing. And when I checked some different styles of videos, you can see what he mix, what the techniques is very important to have the visibility to the DJs to know. But it's very good to have a model in YouTube to DJs for see the skills of every DJs. To each style of music is different to mix. If you mix techno, is pretty different. If you mix minimal, if you mix house, is a different style of music. Techno is very speed to mix deck A with deck B, and if you mix something like minimal, is very progressive. You should progress into the deck A to deck B.
Какие российские диджеи повлияли на твое творчество?
Denis Kaznachev. I love his selection when he mix. He have a big influence of old school minimal music, and also new the melt between the new generation and the old generation make a banger selection. He's very influenced. I love Farid Odilbekov from the label from Sound Engineer. is the label from Moscow, I think, and Anas M. All this family of this label is very inspiring, very good minimal, and the new generation of this label is very promising artist. So different of the rest of Europe. So different. The people make parties so different like Europe.
What's the difference?
Less telephones, I think. Too much telephones in Europe. Too much TikToks. Too much.
On the gig?
Yeah.
They're all on telephones?
Yeah. Too much videos of the parties during the set, and I think that broke the energy of the
vibe,
of the vibe of the club. For me, for my impress.
Okay.
It depends. A part agree a lot, and a part not. It depends. A part is politics, a part is music. I think it's more easy to a European DJ to go to Russia, and more not easy to a Russian DJ to make some gigs in Europe. Except big artists like Denis Kaznachev plays a lot in Europe this summer, in Portugal and Spain and England. But if you're starting to playing a lot in Russia, is not always easy to make a place in Europe. But before, I don't think, but today is not easy with the conflicts. I think is very interesting for a beginner DJ to go on a country where you can find your influence of music. If you love techno, you should go to Berlin for see the style of music. The techno is so different. If you like minimal, Romania is probably the best because you have a big vibe. The feeling is so different. It's so special. I think it's very important to choose. If you like a style of music, it's very important to go to the basic of the music about the country when you visit. If you make some minimal music, is not absolutely not important to go a place like, for example, Dubai is not interesting for minimal music because it's more commercial music, more down-tempo music. And but if you love some like music like Afterlife, it's very interesting to go in country like Australia. I think for the first time is the best is to build a book, a file on your computer with your project, like you recording like 5 set or productions, something like that. And when you have a big bag, you should send to different organizer or different labels to have the biggest bag for possibility after. If you just send a message to organizer and just say, hey man, I love your club, I want to play here, that's
No way.
not easy because too many people send this kind of message. But if you have some set or music to send to the organizer, it's more easy to see your vibe, to see your, and you make more chance to have this opportunity after, because many cities in Europe, like Paris, for example, is too close with the new DJs. But if you have some good bag with good music, with good sets to send to the organizers, you have more chance to make your place on this kind of cities.
How did you get to Russia? Was it invitation or how did you get here?
No, it's a dream since long time to play in Russia. For example, in Gasgolder and Mutabor. And one day I received a message to Maria to, hey, I love your music. It's possible to play in Moscow, and of course,
So easy.
I accept directly.
Which kind of music do you prefer? And maybe you have changes in your DJ career.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
If I start with a different style of music and now
yes,
I play.
And now which kind of music do you prefer? Maybe
Okay.
when you started you like another.
Actually, I played mainly minimal music, but before I played more techno music, more melodic techno, like Afterlife. But after, when I try to find my proper style, with into the minimal music especially. And now I'm only producing and DJing minimal, but it's very important to test different style of music before you choose your proper one.
What is your creative process looks like when you're making your sets?
Honestly, I never prepare my set. I have a big selection of different feelings of music minimal, and is more easy to. Is not really good thing to prepare your set, because if you have a direction, for example, you play at 5 a.m. You probably choose some punchy music for the end, but probably people are too psychedelic vibe, and if you have a prepared set, maybe at one moment you choose to make probably people love some maybe more punchy music or more psychedelic music at this moment. Is very important to see the feeling of the people when you're playing. Yeah, is very complicated to know if people will be crazy or people will be lazy or people will be too stoned into the club. It depends. Yeah, there is some psychedelic people, but the last time I played very late. So the people are different at 7 a.m. than 1 a.m. But I love play at the end because people are always happy, and
But
it's very cool to make
it was not the end, it was the
yeah
middle of the party. For you, maybe
Yeah.
just the end, but in
yeah
Russia it's
for the Europe 5 and
5
6 is approximately the peak time of the music. But it is very cool to see people smiling, and was very good vibe last time in Gasgolder to Moscow. One day I'm playing London, and people give me occasions just here, and the glass of alcohol directly to the rotary mixer, and the party was stopped.
What did you do?
Crying. No, they stopped the music in maybe 30 minutes and changed the mixer, but the mood of the party changed directly. In Europe, is the same of the vibe of countries so different. In Romania, the people are not really crazy. It's just floating when the music starts. And in France, for example, people are stupid and crazy to drink too much alcohol and too much crazy people. It depends the country. But I love the eastern of Europe for music, because people here are so friendly, and there is maybe more people is there for the music, and France, Spain, Portugal is more for just make good party, drinking with friends, but not really for music. Before I'm digging a lot on Bandcamp, because it's very interesting. There is not much commercial artists in Bandcamp, but it's very cool for find some emergent artists. And Beatport is more commercial. This is more mainstream music. It's more easy to have the same selection of another guy. And if you find on for example, free download on SoundCloud or Bandcamp, you have more opportunities to have your proper track and not share with all the people. But actually, I'm little cheater, because too much people send me some promos music, so I'm not digging like before. But sometimes I'm digging on Bandcamp.
How much tracks, for example, at month?
200 maybe.
Huh?
Yeah.
200? Oh, good.
Yeah, maybe something like that. So that's good point, but not good point. It's good point to that's more easy for me to make my music, and also to digging, because it's very complicated to manage the productions and digging, because digging is very long, very you should a lot of time to find your good music or good to send a guy, this track is unreleased or is released, and the process is very long. Last time in Moscow, I played a lot of my tracks.
Yes, I could hear.
But no, it depends. I have my playlist. It depends. Sometimes I play a lot of my music, but some plays are not fits not really good with my music, so I adapt my music. It depends the place. My music is good for Eastern of Europe, but in France, for example, is not enough punchy.
Oh yeah, you know, this music is almost underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean about what I think about underground? What is underground for you?
For me, underground guy is a DJ who not use a lot of social medias. He's on his basement, make his selection. Like Denis Kazanachev is a very good example for me for an underground selector, because he's not promote a lot on social medias, but he's very good digger. He digging a very good tracks all the time. And now the problem for me is the music business is we become very commercial with the social medias. People not digging the music, just downloading the top 100 beatport and playing this track, and that's not really interesting because it's not a digging. For example, digging for me is to take time to listen some different artists, to find your way on your style of music, with research on social medias, research on the Google, for example, and a lot of DJs today choose just the very well-known music on YouTube or SoundCloud and play just the most easiest selection.
Where you take inspire for making music?
I think a lot in the place like Bali, like Tanzania, this kind of spiritual place, because this is the first organic music in this world. Before people just playing with percussions, with the vocals of shamanic vocals, something like that. And it's very important to find a way on your music to listen some classical music, like tribal music, like classical music, orchestra, or for example opera. And that's very important to have different ways on your music to find a big ensemble. If you listen a lot of opera, you have a lot of chance to make some sweet vocals on your sounds or very melodic music. If you listen a lot of rap music, you have a lot of chance to make some speaking words on your tracks. Your basic music inspire you a lot for make your proper music. I think Barak from Romania is very special because this is the only guy in minimal to make his proper sound. He's not really music for the clubs, but he's very inspired by spiritual music, shamanic music, and this is the best music for traveling very far. I think I test a lot of different style of music before. I'm testing some producers house, producing techno, producing I think tech house. And when I discover minimal in Paris, I find a big melt between house, techno, and tech house music. And in minimal, you can make some melodic, you can make some very percussive minimal, and that's very simple sounds, but at the same time is very complex. You have a lot of strange sound in the. It's very long to find some strange sound in your track, to find some atmosphere behind your tracks is a long process, but I love the difficulties of the minimal. I love down tempo music. Is the same of spiritual music. Spiritual music and down tempo is for me in the same family. You have some down tempo rhythmics, down tempo voices, and actually in my period actually I inspired me a lot by shamanic vocals and tribal percussions. And probably on my next release, I try to make some a big album with down-tempo music, minimal music, and probably atmosphere music. Maybe more if you have more success than another guy, sometimes some artists are jealous of your success. For me, it's stupid because this is a little family and it's very cool to give tips some different guys and to give back some another tips. But today too much money into the music business and all the guy wants to give a lot of money with that, and it's pretty normal then that some artists are jealous than other artists, but it depends your vision of the work of DJs. If you like the same questions of the interview, you have two styles of DJ. You have the DJ just for money and just be famous on the social medias, and you have the DJ who makes music for his pleasure, make the music who love, and probably you give less money, but the most important is you love your work. But not easy at the beginning to live just only music. Actually not a lot, but usually maybe 5. Yeah, but process is so different. Every person have a different process, but I love starting an idea the first day. The next day I'm check the track again, and no, I don't like this element or this element. I arrange my track, and every day I make some arrangements with the little things, and at the end of the weeks, like maybe 7 or 8 days, I finish my track and make my mix for my track. And at the end of the month, I listen all my tracks of the month, and if something, if I don't like something on the track, I arrange the track, and every time I'm add some little element by little elements, and I think is more better because the music production depends a lot of your mood. If you are angry, you're probably producing something like dark and percussive, and if you're very happy, chill, like Sunday mood, you're probably making something like floaty and sweet, dreamy tracks. It depends a lot of the project. If there is a big project like a vinyl EP, is more expensive because you should make a project into the vinyl that the track is similar for make an ensemble, proper ensemble. But if you make something like a remix or only track for a compilation or something like that, the price is too low, because digital today is very hard to make money with digital for an artist, because Spotify is fucked up with the money for the artist, for example, or Beatport, but it depends also of the labels. So, some labels, I have already a situations with label from Spain said, yeah, we will send you the money after the release, and when the release is out, zero money on my account. And I said, yeah, but the problem is we have make a contract. It's very important to make contract when you producing music, because labels love some profits of the artist. And the problem, if you want to grow up, is important to make you walk on the first step. Like if a label you say yeah, you are beginner, the work is free. No, man. The track is 50 euros or 100 euros. It's very important to make a wall between the label and the DJs or producers, because labels love some beginners DJ because he's sometimes naive. The new beginners artists want to grow up, and it's normal. And if you think grow up with free work is not easy, because labels talk between us. And if a label says to another label, yeah, this artist is free, is very complicated after to make a price on your head. The same example of DJ, I think you should make a big bag with a lot of unreleased track of you. Mm-hmm. And if you have 10 or 20 propositions to the labels, you have more chance to just propose 1 or 2 tracks. And the most important is to send all the artists have already produced a track, and the tomorrow morning said, oh, the sound sounds like shit, I think. But it's very important to take a chance with your tracks, because if you see the evolutions of your tracks year by year, it's very pleasant for you. You see the evolution of your music. If I listen my music since 4 years ago, sounds like not really good than today, but is all the artists are needed to beginning one day. But if you want have chance to choose your music than another artist, it's very important for the first to make a connection with the people. Honestly, the connections today is very important to here the school makes a lot of opportunities for the student to play on the biggest parties, honestly. And it's very important during this kind of parties to talking with the big artists, to talking with the people, to make some connections with messages like yeah, I've talked yesterday with you at the clubs. I can send you the track, and if you had some friendly connection before, you have more chance with the guy than if you just hey, it's me, I send you a track. Who are you? Is not really the same. It's very important to have a circle of connection today. I think traveling in different continents to find some different cultures, and to take more luggage on my music more. And I would love to maybe calm my production music, and maybe focus on the masterclass music for the beginners, like maybe different style of masterclass, like for drums, like for synthesizers. I would love to help some guys to grow more. First is Romania, I think. Second, I think second is Russia.
So minimal is most popular in Romania, Russia, yeah?
Yeah, but in Russia there is today there is many artists love some minimal.
Yeah, very popular.
And third, I think the third is probably something like England, probably, yes. But France is maybe 20. Good chance. No, I'm joking. No, it's very important to be You should not be stressed about the reaction of the people. It's very normal to some DJs to make sometimes little mistakes on your set. That's not mean that you are failed your set. I saw some very big DJs make some mistakes on the set, and that's not meaning that the DJ is bad. So it's very important when you make some little mistakes to not focus on this mistake, to advance, to feeling the people into the club, not just focus on your decks, to see the reaction of the people. It's very important to have the vision between the people and you, and not just focus on
to perform, not just playing like
yeah.
this.
But if you have the feeling between the people and you, people are obligated happy.
Yeah.
If the people you see you happy, the people is
It is
happy.
really very important thing, because last time you played in Guest Golder, I could see that you are very happy and you can share this happiness with the crowd, and you share your vibe, and you are very open with people, and you
I
talk
love
to
that.
them. Because for Russians, I think it's a little bit unusual, because I think it's typical to Russians. They are more closed people, and
Okay.
Like we are not very open to everybody. And
Really?
I could see, I could notice that you are very friendly with everybody. Like you know this person for a long time, and you are a friend. And it was really cool. And I think it's this vibe should be when you share your music, when you share your emotions, your vibe, your inspiration with people.
Yeah,
It's
it's important to share.
To be open with them, to be honest with them. Yeah.
It's very important to share your good vibe to the public.
Exactly. I
Very
think
important.
this is a
Are you ready for Motabor today? And how did your fans react this time to the fact that you went to Moscow?
Yeah, I'm really ready for playing to the second time in another legendary clubs. I think changed the feeling of my music today than the last time, because I play in a club is more dark vibe than Gas Golder is more outside clubs, and the vibe is pretty different. But I'm always ready to share my music, always.
We can say that music is language which everybody understands. What do you want to say with your music to people when you make tracks?
Yeah.
When you play music?
Today a lot of producers just want to make some punchy music and just rhythmic music, and I prefer focus on the feeling of music. Like I love when people are feeling something when I'm playing my music. Like if you just producing some drums, it's complicated to have some feelings. You should make some pads, you should make some melodies. It's very important to people to feeling this vibe for me, for my advice. Every DJ is different, but my feeling for me is more for the feelings and less for the energy. I prefer the feelings to the energy.
Спроси, смотрел ли он фильм «128 ударов в минуту», если да, то я продолжу свой вопрос.
Oh yeah, it's a French movie, no?
Французский фильм.
I think it's
Многие смотрели,
yeah.
Что за вопрос?
Вопрос, если бы Лукея был главным героем этого фильма, какой бы поставил он финальный трек там на финальном выступлении?
I think Bicep, Vision of Love is an English track.
Bicep,
Yeah.
I know this track.
Yeah, it's a happy track of a duo of English guys who make some old school house. And this exactly the style of music into the film.
Okay.
No, thanks.